This video will describe the process, documents, and locations of the items that you need to do a staffing with your local DHS office. I'm logged in test as a CBO provider, so this should replicate exactly what it is that you need to do during this process. First of all, you will land on the Customers tab. Inside of that, because you're logged in as your agency, all of the customers that appear at the bottom of the list will be in your list. These are the ones that you will need to do staffings with. What you'll need to do is sort by local office. What you will need to do is sort by local office. So you can go to the local office, search, and it will sort by just that list. You can copy the name using Control-C or right-click copy, and then you can open up the documents that you will need to use. One of the things that you'll do is find those documents on the EPIC Restricted Resources page. You have a list of the DHS key contacts, which is this list right here. That will tell you who the primary contact is from each of those offices. We do keep this list up to date, so always check this list prior to moving forward with any of your staffings or communications. You'll also need the DHS Form 4333. You can open that up as a PDF, and that will show up right here like this. And then it's best if you download that form and use it in Adobe Reader. The next form that you will need is the DHS Form 4334. Same thing, if you open that up, it opens up as a PDF. You can download and save it to your computer so that you can have it available for everyone. Now, if you need the written directions for this, we do have the DHS staffing procedures with CBO. That is this document right here, so you can follow along with what is required and what needs to be available. What I've done is I have opened up a 4333. Let me move this into frame. I have opened up a 4333 to start implementing the names into the process. So I'm going to paste that name that I just did, and I'm going to put a comma in there. What I can then do is go back to my screen, go to the customer's progress page, copy their DHS case ID, which is required for the 4334. Then I can go here and paste that in there, go back to the form. I find out that the customer has acceptable progress. What I can then do is open up this document, and print it, because it will be required to bring along to the customer appointment, to the staffing appointment. And then what I'll need to do is go to the customer's case notes, and I will need to put in a start date and end date. So if this is for January, I will want to put in a start and end date for that time period and filter. Then I will want to export that list. It will come out as an Excel spreadsheet, so I will want to print this list of case files, case note files. If you enter in a detailed case note about the activities of the customer, save it as a case note, you can copy that information and use that to complete the 4334. You can paste the detailed case notes into the customer description of activities, put in the name and the DHS case ID that you can copy from the customer file that you were doing, fill in the rest of this information, print it, and save it for further reference. If you fill each of these documents out once, you can save as at a later point in time and just add new customers. One of the features that we have added is if you sort by office, you'll see a CBO enrollment date here so that you can see if there are any new customers associated with that particular office. Compile all of your documents into one file by customer and then sort by office, and your staffing should be very easy moving forward. If there are any 2846Gs or 3392s associated with that customer, you can also print and download those. Those should be in your list of documents at the bottom. If you see any of those other items within the past 30 days, please include those in your packets for the staffing. That's it. If you have any questions, please contact us at epic@illinoisworknet.com.